Hi, my name is Lucas, and today I'll be teaching I Am You by Stray Kids as Chan. So, starting from the intro, we're going to be down on our right knee, facing the right side, and you're going to be looking down into your hands. On 1, 2, 3, basically, starting from the beginning of the song, you're going to start looking up from your hands, like this, and slowly milking. On 8, you want to touch the ground right behind you, and that'll initiate a roll-off, following that everyone else in the line will do an action. So this will be on 8. And then everyone else is all, the ripple will start on 1. You're going to hold this position until 8. On 8, you're going to jump up into this sort of middle position. Your right hand should be like around, your left hand should be around here, and you should be like mid-level looking downish. On count 2, you're going to basically rotate your left shoulder backwards. It should be pretty sharp. The backwards motion should be sharp. It should be like, and so it's on 2. On the and of 3, so it's going to be 2 and 3 and. On that and, you're going to go back again, but at the same time, you're going to raise your left arm a bit. On 4, you're going to go down. Your right arm is going to come behind your head. And on the and of 4, you're going to start milking upwards like this with your left arm. So what it looks like from the very beginning is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So slowly, again from the top, we have from here, looking down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump up and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's going to last for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On like, I think count 5, you're going to come up and reset on 7, 8 to be facing forward. Moving on from here, you're facing forward. On 1, you're going to basically take a step with your right foot and give a tiny pop through your body. Boom. You want to feel that impact of stepping down. So 1. On and 3, you're going to step with your left, and with your arms, you're going to go up, down. So it's going to be 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. On and 4, you're going to go and. You're going to jump up together. And 4 is going to initiate. 4 is going to be a slow initiation of moving your arm this way and tilting your head. So from the top, when you're standing up, it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. From here, and from here, 4 and. You're going to hold this until and 6, and it's going to be and 6. On and 7, it's just going to be your leg, your right leg coming back to here. That's on and 7. On 8, you're going to jump up. And your right arm is going to come up around your head, like this. And it's going to come around to in front of you at the beginning of the next 8 count. But from the beginning of that, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. On 1, this is going to continue around until 1. You're going to hit a point in front of you, and it's going to become a fixed point isolation around your fist your body is going to come around to the left slightly, to the right, like it's going to circle this way, and then go to the left again. So on 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be on 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, on and 6, you're going to your fist is going to hit up 45, down 45, and at the same time you're going to go kick forward and out. So like that. At the same time, your head's going to look to the right when your arm goes down to the 45. So you're going to be here. It's going to be look. So this is on 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On 7 and, you're going to place both arms out like this, palms out. On 7 and bring them in. When you bring them in, your head's also going to look forward. So 7 and. On 8, you're going to throw your arms out like this, and at the same time, you're going to land on your left foot and bring your right knee up. So slowly from here, you're going to finish 8. 1, your body, you're hitting your fist here. Fist stays in place. Your body's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Slowly again from here, it's going to be 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. From here, on 1, you're going to jump onto your right foot, and you're going to sweep your left leg around and front. So it's going to 1, 2, and then on 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's going to just step left, right, left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to hold 5, 6, kind of like dragging this in. 5, 6, on 7 and 8, it's going to be right, right, left, right. And this leg just crosses, and it's kind of in front. So right, left, right. So counts, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For just 1, you're going to reset like this. 1. And this happens on the 3 doo-doo-doos in the music. So it's going to be 7, 8, doo-doo. From the very top, oh, not from the very top, maybe from here, you're going to start 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. For a bit about the arms. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chan probably uses his right arm like this. Yeah? Good. 4, 5, 7, and 8. Yeah. So you hear 8, 1. Moving on from here, you're at 1, 2, on 3. You're going to initiate going down like this. And it's on count 3. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to land on 5. On 7, you're going to turn such that your left knee is now touching the ground and your right knee is up. And your left arm is kind of like this. It's on 7. On 8, you're going to look down and touch the on the and of 8, you're going to touch the ground and look down. And 1, you're going to slide forward with your left knee and bring your right leg around. So what that's going to look like is 1, like that. And you're going to end up facing the left. So here, on 7, 8, and 1, 2, on, this is mostly on lyrics, I think counts-wise, it's on 3 and 4, 5, 6, so the finger is pointing backwards, you're laying on 2, 3, and down, 4, bring it over, 5, 6, on 7, going to look up and bring your right leg out and bring your right hand up in there like this. 7, 8, and it's going to hit on 7, there's a snare on 7, and you're going to drag it in, 7, 8. On 1, you're going to have one count starting on count 1 to turn and hit this position, and you want to land on 2. So you're at 7, 8, 1, 2. You're going to stay here until 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you're going to bring out your left leg slightly like this and point to the 45 with both your hands, and you want to sort of like hit like out here. So it's going to be 5 and 6, 5 and 6, and so it's going to be 5 and then the and of 6. And this, your leg should come back in. And it's the same feeling, hit, hit. On the and of 7, you want to hit, well, your arms are actually just on your side. You just want to stand up. And it should be very fast, because it takes one count from 6 and 7 and. So, let's go from, we had just finished 7 and 8, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And let's go from the very, very top of the introduction. So you're down here. So you're starting here, like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and that's the end of the intro for Chan. As after he stands up, he just leaves until the pre-chorus.
So
So moving on to the pre-chorus and chorus, we're going to start on the second 8 count, because that's when Chan comes in, and you're going to start on count 1. You're going to go 1, 2. On 3, 4, you're going to go down low. 3, 4. On 5, 6, you're going to take a step on each count. 5, 6, going to be left, right. And then 6 is going to bring you up slightly too. On 7, 8, you're going to use that to initiate your arms up. So 7, 8. So what that's going to look like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the next 8 count, we're going to go 1, cross step across with your right foot. 1. On 2, you're going to step out with your left. On 3, you're going to step across with your left foot, and at the same time, bring your arms around like this. So it's going to look like you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5 and 6 and you're going to step left, right, left, right, left. So 5 and 6 and 7. At the same time, so your arms are going to go left, right, and then your arms are going to go down like this. And to finish this up, you're going to go, this is going to drag in on 7, 8. So the first 2, or technically the second and third 8 counts, are going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. On 1 and 2, on the next 8 count, you're going to go 1 and 2. And on 3, 4, 5, 6, you're going to use that to get into the next formation right before the chorus. So it's going to be the chorus right after that. So again, from the pre-chorus, top pre-chorus, you're going to step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should be in your place on 6. Doing that one more time, you're going to look like 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be here on 6, and it's the start of the chorus. So at the chorus, you're going to go on 7. You're going to go backwards with your left shoulder. At the same time, your right arm, your right hand is going to come and touch your left shoulder. So it's going to be 7. You're going to do the opposite on 8, 8. So it's going to be 7, 8. On 1, you're going to step back with your right foot. Same time, you're going to use this to bring your your right arm forward, pointing like this. 1. So 7, 8, 1, 2. On 3 and 4, you're going to jump onto your right foot and kick out your left foot. At the same time, your right hand's going to come to your chest. So it's going to look like this. So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to step left, right, and your arm's going to come around like this. Like this. So it's going to be 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On 5, you're going to pelvic thrust with your hips and your arms too. 5. On 6, you're going to bring your right arm around and catch it with your left like this. You're going to be pointing forwards, and your left arm is going to be on your upper right arm. So 5, 6 is on 6. On 7 and 8 and, you're going to basically scoop out with your right arm, and this is going to be accompanied by your feet stepping right, left, right, left. So it's going to be 7 and 8 and. So from the top of the chorus, it's 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. This next combo, I'm going to break it down to be feet first, and then I'm going to add in arms. So your feet are going to step, you're here, you're going to step 1. You're going to rotate your left foot so that the toe is pointing to the right 45 while you step out like this. So it's going to be 1. On and, you're going to go back. On 2, you're going to step out with your left foot to the left side. So from here, it's going to be 7, 8, and 1, and 2. On the end of 2, you're going to step again with your right foot here. On 3, you're going to step back with your left foot, and at the same time, rotate your right foot to point from the left 45 to the right 45, like this. 3. On the end of 3, you're going to step out with your left foot, like this, and then you're going to cross again, like this. So from here, it's going to look like 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. On the end of 4, you're going to step like this. And then 5 and 6, you're just going to go 5 and 6. So this is going to be rotating outwards using your right heel and then your left toe. So it's going to look like 5 and 6. So putting it all together, you're here, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Once more slowly, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. We're going to add in the arms now. So what the arms are going to look like is they're going to go down. So it's going to go down, roll, up, point, pull, prep, out, in, out. So once more, just arms slowly. It's going to be down, roll, point back, point forward, pull, prep, out, in, out. We're going to combine this with the feet now. So what's going to look like is we're going to start here. We're going to start with a step out on count 1. So on count 1, you're going to go 1. You're going to go 1. On and, you're going to roll. On 2, you're going to point back. On 3, you're going to step and point. On and, you're going to pull back. On 4, you're going to step out. You're going to step back. And then you're going to prep when you prep inwards. And then you're going to go out, in, out. Slowly, together, it's going to look like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Slowly faster, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. And faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Moving on from here. On 7, 8, you're going to reset to here with left leg. And on 1, 2, you're going to roll forward, left, right. On 3, you're going to slide back. On 4, you're going to come back up. On 5, 6, you're going to circle counterclockwise with your finger. And on 7, you're going to point downwards. So what it looks like from here, it's going to be 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 8, you're going to throw up. Same time, you're going to use that to turn towards your left. And you're going to, as you turn towards your left, you want to spin your legs so that you end up like this. So you're going to basically turn this way and end up like this. So this is going to be 8, 1. On 3, you're going to hit this position. 3, 3, 4. On 5, 6, you're going to open your chest slightly on 5, 6, and you're going to tap your chest twice. On 5, 6, On 7, this is where people split into doing 2 different things. For Chan, he's going to, on 7, he's going to switch his legs. And then he's going to slide to the right, like this. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. On 1, he's going to hold. On 2, you're going to jump. Bring your right leg back and your left leg front. And you're going to, this is on you. And then you're going to drag your right arm forward like this. So this is going to be 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 6, you're going to jump again. And if you're in this position, right knee slightly in, and you're going to point forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. On the end of 8, you're going to prep out like here, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just down here, down to the right, arm goes down to the right, the leg goes to the left, and then the leg comes back out, and then the left arm goes out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, 7, you're going to just step, step, step to get in your next formation. And on 8, you're going to catch like this. 8. And you're going to end up with your left shoulder and elbow down. And then this is going to be a series of step, step, step. And this is just going to be, you're going to step the same leg with the same shoulder and elbow coming up. So left leg with left shoulder and elbow coming up. Those 1, 2, 3. On 4, you're going to grab out and come in. So it's going to be 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, 7, you're going to resume. 5, 6, 7. On 8, 1, you're going to reset to some position. On 1, 8, 1. On 2, 3, you're going to reset to a different position. 2, 3. And then on 5 and 6 and, you're going to start 5 out here, and in here, 5 and, roll down 6, and 7, and 8. And that's the end of the course. To review from the beginning of the course, it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and.
teaching the second verse, bridge, and ending, and I will be teaching as Minho. Alright, so for the second verse, Minho comes out, goes to the right side, and it's going to be 1, 2, you want to brush your hands to the side and face to the right and hit down on 3, and it's one of those like kind of bounce reverb hits. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be cross in front of you, uncross, and your palms are just out. So 5 and 6. Hit to this upper left corner with your hands open, and then 2 counts to fold in your fingers. So 5 and 6, 7, 8. Hold again for 1, 2, 3. Just drop your arms down. And then this is like a pattern of the 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's like 3 hits downwards. He kind of just goes like do, do, do to go down. And then 2 counts for him to go left and right and lead with your head. So you want to go like left, right. And then after that, basically want to go upwards to the left and use your arm, lead with your elbow, and reach out to your left side like so. And then at the same time, your right foot is going to come out. And you want to get this very like arch motion, and then another reverb hit down. So that's going to be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your right hand's going to be out. 6. Bring this left hand here. Bring it in on 7. So it's going to look like 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to basically hit off of that on 6. So it's 5, 6, 7, and it's kind of like a left, right. Go a little bit farther than you're exactly in front of you, and then come back to center. And at the same time, your right knee is going to come in. So it's 5, 6, 7, and 8, and is right, left, fist, 8, and. So putting that together again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. You want to hit with the left in front of right, and then at the same time, right as you hit, you're going to already start to turn and twist where this goes this way. I think that's counterclockwise. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And slowly that's 1 as you turn, and then you want to just hit crossed here, uncross with like right by your shoulders, and then down, extended. So it's going to 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 5, 6, just bring it in and do a little crunch as well, angsty. 5, 6. And then 7, 8, you're basically going to go right arm downwards as the left comes down, and then back up to your forehead. So it's 7, 8. And you also get up at the same time, 7, 8. And then you finish 1 where your right hand's on your mouth, and you're facing this way, 45 that way. So putting that together, again, from that top, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So this next part, Minho doesn't do this first part, but I can teach it really quickly, where it's going to be 1, you're going to come out with your right, and you want to hit with your arms out in these diagonals, with the palms open, and just really hit that with your chest as well. 1, 2, bring it in. 3, step out with your right, both hand and foot this way with the knee in. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to jump onto your right, flex out the left. It's basically going to be a weight change, and then you hop back in left, right. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, your catch up with the other group, aka Minho. So here, Minho is going to be like 5. You want to basically do a sharp, bringing your leg and arm back at the same time, as well as looking right. And that's going to be 5. 6, you want to bring it down. And 7, you jump out, but at the same time, your right knee is going to go out and out. So it's 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Basically hit to the right perpendicular, and then up diagonal. That's on and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And that's pretty fast when you put it together. So from here, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, you want to basically hit with this arm down and lean onto your right, and the left is literally just kind of very casually coming up. So it's on hit, and then after that you want to crunch with your right knee up and your body a little bit crunched as you bend as well, and then come up. And that's right after this, so it's on your right, crunch, up, and then after that you want to hit out and in with your arms, and at the same time you want to go down with your body, and your hands come into fists. So that's on 3, and it's like on a ka sound. So 3. Right after that, want to do one of these things where your arms are coming around your head, and at the same time you're recentering. And you really want that like neck going under your arms, that kind of motion. After that, it's going to be a sort of neck going to the side motion. Really try and do like diagonal forward, and try not to move the rest of your body below. So it's like just your head, and then after that, the next count will be your torso, where you really just want to focus on isolating this upper body to go side and then to the front. Around, and at the same time, bring your arms with it too. And then finishing that off, you're going to take 1 count to scoop your arms. At the same time, your right leg is going to step forward. So that happens pretty fast. And then that's on 1, 2, and then 3. Switch legs, go a little bit down, medium height, and your right foot should be behind you. And after that, on 5, you're going to push back onto your right leg while your left is extended, and your right hand is going to push the air in front of you. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. You just step back with your left foot. And then there's going to be 2 bases, where you're basically just going to hit your shoulders, base, base. And that's kind of as you're walking forward onto your right foot. So it's like base, base, take a step. And then this last part's super chill, where it's just the upper body is cross, uncross, make an L, uncross the L. And at the same time, you're going to be facing this way first, facing your left as you're crossed, and then uncross, face forward, and then do the L's. Do the L's. Yeah. So putting that together, that's going to be from here, slowly, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, and then you wait for the bases. Base, base, step, step, uncross, cross, uncross. Yeah. And that's that part. Putting it all together now. This is going to be from the beginning part here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, doom, doom. Step, cross, uncross, cross, uncross. Yeah. Okay, now we'll be moving on to the bridge and the ending. So first starts off with this kind of motion on the yeah, 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 yeah. So that's going to be hit first on 1. It's basically like a freaking whip prep, but it's not actually whip. So you want to lift your left leg and have your right arm come up, and also bend your shoulders, lean towards the back, right? So it's going to be like 1, and that's on 1, 2, 3. You want to basically hit the shoulders in the back diagonal direction, and at the same time your arms are going to switch directions where the left one comes up and the right one goes down. And take a step with your left. Same thing on the right side. One more time on the left as you bring both arms down. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're going to hit 7. It's just like hit with your right arm here, and you want to bring your right directly in front of you facing the left. So it's like 7 and 8 and your left arm's going to start to reach forward and then back in. So it's like 8 and while this arm comes down. So it's 7, 8 and then 1 you want to prep, you want to prep forward so that the 1 you're going to do a hit out to the right, and you're going to lead with your hand where it basically shoots out this way, and you really want to lean on your right leg as you come backwards, basically making a circular motion. It's going to be 8 and 1, 2, hit back on 3. You really want to hit that on your left side so it's nice and sharp. 3, and then shoot out the other direction as you're coming up as well on 4. So together that's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You want to hit and up here with both arms up, and that's a really fast hit, and then hit back down. So it's and 6. So 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and. It's going to be 7 and 8 and you want to basically from here fake touching your leg, don't actually hit it. So the left leg is going to come back while your right is back here, and the left arm is going to come up with your elbow up on your left side, palm facing down. So let's hit back center with your feet, left arm just down and the right arm up here, and then one more hit down where your entire torso comes down and your right arm is hitting closer to the ground. So that's going to be hit, hit, hit. And then moving on, you're going to do another one of those on the yeah-yeah-yeah-yeahs, where it's going to be one. You basically want to really lead with your elbow and have that also come back through down the rest of your body in sort of like a really small, subtle body wave, but not really. So it's like one as you're coming up. So it's a one, and then two, you're going to want to hit in with both of your knees. At the same time, hit down with your head. So make that really sharp where it's like two. And you want to basically hit hard and then slowly come back to that with that speed control. So 1, 2, and at the same time you're going to be going to the left side. So it's all really gradual. 2, 3, 4, 5, you want to hit again and come back to the right side. And then 7, hit again, come back to the center. At the same time your arms are back here. So it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then after that, it'll be two bases where you want to step right, left, and at the same time, your hands just come out and then in, palms to fists, left over right, base, base, and then a ka, where you just bring your elbows out, and at the same time, you look to the right, ka. And then there's a break where you're walking. And then after, just to finish that part off, after the walking, there's going to be a part where Minho doesn't do. I'll really quickly teach that briefly, where I'll be teaching as Chan on this side where he goes 1, 2, step 3, 4, and 5, where your arms just swoop this way, and you want to take a step right, left, and really bring this knee up, so it's kind of dramatic, where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then it's on like the lyrics, where they basically do the running motion, where they switch left, right, and at the same time, your hands are going to switch like in running positions. And then the end of 8, head comes up, same time as lyric. All three of them do that. And then that goes into the side-by-side lyrics, where basically, I'll be teaching as Minho again. So side by side, he's facing back. You basically want to go side by side, where you're leaning toward your left first, and then your right with the straight and bent knees accordingly. And then at the same time, it's another one of the arm things where if you're going to the left arm's going to come up and right is going to face down and fist. And then the other side, you want to switch. And you really want to get this like sinking motion, as if you're really resisting going through some viscous fluid. So it's side by side, that's straight up on the lyrics. And then after that, 6, 7, 8. 6, you switch so that you're facing to the left, and your hands basically in that kind of a captain move, and then you basically just throw, quite casual throw, and then they start to do a little blocking change, where it's essentially like fake runners, but not, so it's like throw, and then they're just taking 2 shuffling steps where you want to go on 1 and land down on 2, and then 3, 4. So it's 2 counts each. So after the throw, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, hit center 5, just reset, and then and a 5. Basically, you want to jump onto your left foot so your right one comes up, and at the same time, slice with your right down and your left coming up diagonally across. So it's like 5 and, there's like a little prep for the right hand so that it can actually go down. 5 and 6, basically recenter legs, and the right arm's going to be up like this, left is down like so, opposite. And at the same time, another one of those switches. But at the same time, this time your head is going to also hit up and then land on the right. So that's going to happen right as this lands. So you really want to get that like initiate and then land. So putting that part together, it'll look like 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And then the end of 8, prep with your right hand into this small rondinant, where you're basically swiping the right hand this way and you're putting your weight onto your left, and then so that your right is free to go around in a semicircle. So that's 8. And so end of 8, 1, 2, and 2, sorry. So it's 1, and then right away, step onto your right, so you can lift this left one back, and then step back onto the left. And then at the same time, your hands are going to be going with the right up as you step onto your right, and then switch it as you land. It should be very natural. Opposition. 1 and 2. And then 3, you just take that around and spin, and blocking change kind of thing. So, just really slowly to put that together. You can always go back in the tutorial for that if you need to, from the very beginning of the yayas. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, do, ka. Move around. 1, 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and back to Minho. Side by side. 6, 7, 8. Runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. Okay, last part, moving on to the ending. So basically we'll teach from the you and I. I'll just briefly teach this part even though Minho doesn't do it. But it's basically going to be an alternating with your left and right, where the knee is bent and the heel comes out. Same thing, right, left, left. Then at the same time, your arms are going to alternate. So first is where you point up and make a 90 on you and I. Slap yourself. You and I. And then third one together, you and I. So together with the feet, it's going to be like you, where your heels pop and your knee comes out. So you and you want to come back, and then I will be the left one, and then that's going to look like you and I, you and I, you and I. So it's on every full count where the legs will alternate. So you and I, you and I, you and I. Moving back to Minho, catches up on this part where your heel is going to very clearly go 3 times instead, and at the same time making your fists going out up here to your diagonal, into yourself, and then back down with also a level change, and just like all fists. So that's going to go the same time as your knee comes out, knee comes back in, knee comes out. So that's on you and I, and then after that, it's going to be like a kind of going in a circle and coming back within yourself as if you're kind of boxing with your arms, and at the same time your right knee is going to come up. So it's like swoop motion essentially. So it's like do, 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 and then always it's going to be just stepping onto your right and coming back in with your left, and at the same time left arm is going to do this like very natural swoop around while you're just holding your belt in the other hand. So it's like always. And then this part, it's all on the count, on half counts, where you're basically just going to be doing a bunch of kickball changes. So first with the footwork, it's going to be kicking out with your left, kick out with your left, do, do, land onto your left, and bring your right foot up. So it's like do, do. Then you want to switch and go onto your right as your left one comes up just make the 90 angle, and then bring the left down. That's very slowly broken down. So it'll look like left, right, right. And that's literally just on 4 and 5 and broken down. At the same time, your arms should be a really natural opposition where if you're kicking this left one out, your right hand's gonna come up in front of you, and just keep it really loose. Looser the better. So it's like 4 and 5 is when you want to switch because your right foot's down now and you want this left one up and then bring it down. And by this point, you should pretty much be facing to the right. So you want to make like a circle within that. So it'll be like 4 and 5 and 6. You want to have the right knee up in like a box, and at the same time, your right hands are going to be like on top and then push down. It's kind of that like fake push down where of course your right foot's also doing its own work. So that's on another 2 and counts. And then right after that, you want to bring your hands to your sides and then switch the feet so that this left foot is kind of popped up in front while this one is straight, and it's kind of like this shuffling between the straight and the bent knees 3 times. So floating that slowly together, it'll look like 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And then you hold that for like a count. But it's all very fast. So putting that together slowly, because that part's probably the fastest annoying part. It's going to be like doom, doom, doom. Come around, always. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then moving on, it's going to be a jump out where you're basically in this 45 and you want to play out with your knees. At the same time, your arms are going to come and curve inwards, and it's one of those like, ooh, where you want to dip and just loosen your whole body as you jump. So it's like 1, 1, 2, you want to land with your left knee popped, facing forward, and your left hand on your belt, and right hand's just out in front of you to the 45, all flat and straight. And then the next 3 moves are basically just switch, switch, and then bring your left in. And at the same time, you're going to be kind of moving your torso towards your hand as you bring it in. But it basically just comes back to your chest as you heel switch. So it's like ka, ka, ka. Then after that, you basically want to move this hand out, shooting out that, to the diagonal and then around to the side. At the same time, you're going to step out right, left. So it's like ka, 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 right, left, do, do. And then you want to come in, jump right after that onto your right foot, bring your left knee up, and your right hand's going to be down now, and your left hand's going to be on your chest, straight this way. And then finishing that off, you just jump together, out, together, and then after that, so it's like do, 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 out, together, out, together, out, together, and then you want to do another one of those like plie things where you're facing 45 and your feet are already together, so you just kind of bring them out to the diagonals a little bit, and then another one of this time fully reach with your arms extended, and also really just use your head with that. So it's going down and then grabbing your head on the beat. After that, with your elbows extended outwards, very angsty grabbing that. Just to put that kind of all together, because that part is quite fast, going from basically just putting that together from right before, where you want to go ka, 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 around all ways, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 moving on. 3. You're just going to hit out with this right knee straight, left knee bent. Very clearly, angles going on mostly to the 45. And then your elbows are going to come in as you're grabbing. You went from here to grabbing the front of your face instead. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone kind of does it differently. We instantly grab down and sink down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to put that all together because that part's probably the most difficult part. One more time. Nice and slow. Doom, doom, doom. Around. Always. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then finally, finishing off this last part. You and I again. But this time there's some hand motions where feet first are just going to be out with the right, back in, step forward with your left, then out, right, left. So it'll just look like right, left, side, side, and then jump onto your right as you bring your left up into the angle, to the right angle, and then back. And then at the same time, your hands are going to be like you and I, where you want to have your right pointed to you, left crossed in front, and then pointed the other way. So it'll be like this first, you and I. You basically flip it where you come around clockwise and then flip it so it's the other way. Yeah. So it'll be like you and I. Then right after that, you and you're going to bring your right hand out, back, and then to the side. So it's like you and I, you and I are going to come out, and that's on the same time as your feet. So together slowly with the feet, it's going to be like you is the first right foot, with the first one where your right hand pointing at you. So you and I is also when you switch the feet and the hands at the same time. So it's like you and I, you and is basically where both your hands and your legs are doing the same thing, where your right is coming out and then your left also comes out, so you point at each other like so. And then at the same time after that, as you jump, both your elbows are going to come out, and then as you land, basically hitting your right elbow, your left finger on right elbow, and then pointing forward. And then at the same, after that, you want to point down with your right, and then use the next count to kind of milk down a little bit, where your right hand basically takes your entire body a little bit down, not too much. And then after that, there's 3 hits, where your hands are just in fists on your side, and then you hit with the right shoulder forward, and every time you go a little bit more down, but not too much. So putting that together, it's like you and I, you and I, you and I, doom, doom, doom. Alright, so right after that, it just repeats, goes into the same part after always. So it's like doom, 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 always, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and then right here is very ending where it's different, where you're just gonna instead step out onto your left, face that 45 on the left side, and then have the arms come up with your palms facing this way, up here, hit once, and then bring it back in and hit down, and then next count, come together and also hit up again, but this time this hit up's gonna recoil back down as you're sort of crunching down, bringing your head in and having your arms come towards your head, but this is all happening very gradually and different timing for all the members afterwards. So it's like hit and then come down, and then Minho is basically going to come on 7, where you want to just wrap your hands so that your right comes to the, opens to the right and then comes to your chest this way. And then at the same time, your left is just going to come down behind your back. So that's going to be on 7 in, or on 7, and then your head will also come up dramatically. 2 pads after that, and then 4 counts to bring this hand to the side and look down as well. So putting that all together from that part. Putting that all together from you and I. So you and I, you and I, you and I, doom, 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 always, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the entire rest of the ending.
So 너의 귓가에 들리길 바래 널 향한 노랫말 흘러가지 않고 내 곁에 stay